Josipa Kafadar was 4 years old when she first took up taekwondo. A fierce competitor from the get-go, she would win her first gold medal in the sport at just 5 years old. Now 18 years later, at 23 years old, Vancouver local Josipa is set to make her Olympic debut. The young Olympian joins us in studio now to share her journey to Paris 2024. And congratulations on qualifying. I imagine it's been quite a journey so far. Tell me about what it's taken to get to this point qualifying, and I believe we have a photo from that actual moment. What goes through your mind as you look at that?
I mean, this was basically the moment where I found out, hey, I just won. It was a very intense match, so the excitement on my face was just relief. I was like, oh my God, finally, I made my dream happen. So that is what is happening right there.
I imagine it must be quite a surreal experience. And you've been doing taekwondo for a very long time. So how old were you when you got involved, and tell me about the journey to getting to this point and when you started?
Yeah, so I was put in taekwondo on my 4th birthday because my dad did martial arts when he was young, and when he came to Canada actually, and he thought it'd be good for his daughter to learn some self-defense and just get active. So he put me in martial arts, and yeah, it went on from there.
And for those unfamiliar with taekwondo, tell me a little bit about the sport, walk me through it, and it can be quite intense.
It can be quite intense. So taekwondo is mostly a sport with kicking and punching. A body shot is 2 points, a head shot is 3 points, spinning body shot is 4 points, spinning head shot is 5 points, and a punch to the body is 1 point. You cannot punch to the face. So it is primarily kicking martial arts.
Yeah, and we're seeing that on the screen behind us, and it definitely looks intense, very impressive, and you need quite a bit of athletic ability. So what does it take to be an Olympian, and what did it take for you to get here? I imagine you have a whole team of people behind you, I imagine, supporting you.
Yeah, it takes a village, for sure. So it took very many different competitions to qualify. So this past year, I needed to accumulate 30 Olympic ranking points by going to different open events. So I accumulated them from winning medals at the Canadian Open, the Luxembourg and British Open. And from there, when you get those points, you qualify for the Canadian Olympic qualifier, and you have to win that event and be selected amongst the other winners of the other weight classes. And only one female weight class was left to be selected from. And thankfully, I got selected. And from there, you are sent to the Pan American qualifier, and you have to place top 2 there to go to the Olympic Games. So that is what I had to do to get here.
And I believe you said that was in April?
That was in April, yes.
So how excited are you for Paris? It is so quickly approaching. I mean, it must be almost unbelievable that it's approaching so soon. But what do the next couple weeks look like for you as we head towards Paris? And what kind of goes through your mind when you're seeing those images that's going to be very real for you in a couple weeks?
I know, it's crazy. I mean, I qualified in April, which is actually quite far from the games, which, you know, many sports still haven't found out if they're going or not. So I'm privileged enough to have a good amount of time to prepare. The next couple of weeks are mostly just preparing, just technical and mental preparations. So yeah, training 2 to 3 times a day, 5 to 6 days a week. So very intense, but it's worth it. So.
And I mean, does it feel like you're going to the Olympics, or it kind of just feels like has it really hit?
Kind of, not really. It kind of just feels like, hey, I won a competition and people are congratulating me. And yeah, I mean, I've won things before. It doesn't really feel like anything too special. I think it'll hit me once I get there. Yeah,
I was going to say, you're no stranger to winning medals, and I believe we have some photos of them as well. And
yes.
So you have quite the collection of medals that you've won at taekwondo. So what would it mean to you to add an Olympic medal to your collection? Oh, that'd be awesome. Canada has only won 2 Olympic medals in taekwondo, and to add to that it would be awesome. I would just love to do that. That's the ultimate goal, really, you know, gold medal at the Olympics. So. Well, yeah. We will be watching very closely. It has been so great chatting with you, and again, we'll be following your journey there, as I'm sure many Vancouverites will as well. So thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on qualifying. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Thanks.